Together with Earle Sports Bets, yeah, the twins, they be checking in. Stacking up, green is the scene that you're stepping in. Winning is a trend, and we stay making dollars. Nerd talk with the sports bet scholars. Yeah, R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies.
We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today, another lightish slate. I think we got 8 games in the NHL.
8 games.
8 games in the NHL, 2 in the NBA. I gotta say, it's nice only having a couple NBA games. It's just nice. Before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we'll take a look back at what happened yesterday. 1 went right, 1 went wrong in the world of sports betting. And I'm looking at the wrong page here. It was a slightly down day yesterday. For me, I only had 7 plays. One of them was a money line sprinkle, so really 6.5-ish plays. And the only plays I won were NHL. Anything not named NHL did not come up victorious. I had the first half under, full game under for Thursday or for Monday Night Football. We finally get a Monday night game that went over the total. I think it's now 13-2 unders in the last 15 Monday night games, something like that. Down 1.47 units there. College basketball 0-2, down 0.75 units. Lost with San Jose State +3 and a small sprinkle on the +125 money line. And then NHL went 2-1. It could have gone 3-0. I lost in overtime with the Pittsburgh Penguins, a useless hockey team. And then Montreal +140 was a winner. And Arizona, what a sweat on Arizona that was. They pull it off barely against the Washington Capitals. I did not have that game capped for the Coyotes to score 5 goals in the first period. But no. I would gladly take it. I would gladly take it. So 2-1 in the NHL, up 1.10 units in the NHL. Unfortunately, 2-5 down 1.12 units overall. So down a little over a unit. But we move on to today.
Yeah. Yesterday was negative on the site. But as you mentioned, it had its opportunities to be positive. I will say that. Now, the under in the football game was never close. We lost the San Jose State game and the Pittsburgh Penguins in overtime. One of those flipped the other way, we break even for the day. Both of them flipped the opposite way, we're profitable. So it was just a matter of we essentially went 2-2 and then 2 overtime games that did not go the right way. Because I also had the over in the Pacers game, which missed. And then the under. And then we had Yotes and Montreal, which was nice. One thing I wish we put up, because it was probably one of the most obvious spots on the board, was the Lightning. I had the Lightning. I believe it was +220 on the puck line. You knew they were going to come out and show up.
Especially Vasilevsky. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't.
After that game, after the previous game, that's why I do that. And it ended up being a nice win for me. I had that one personally. But we ended up going 2-4 on the site, down 2.14 units. And we'll try to get a little bit better today. I'm looking for the 3 best value college basketball plays. I'm going to put those up on the site. And then we'll go from there, which I think I found all 3 of them. So, but Nick, if you're able to go say hi to the chat while I put up some college basketball.
Yeah. Morning, EQ. Morning. Morning. How about the Yotes? -1.5. Yeah. Don't you have a ticket for the Jags to not make the playoffs? No. I didn't bet any futures in the NFL this year. I would have looked at Cincinnati and Jacksonville both to miss the playoffs, though. But no, I didn't. Yes, sir. What's good, Justin? Yo. Yep. Stacks pod, Grand Canyon plus 2.5. Good luck. Canadians, yes. Almost every game went under 4.5. I'm pissed because I said yesterday that all unders had graded really well value to me, and I didn't bet a single one. But it is what it is. I've made one move on this card so far, and it comes in
quick, Nick. I'm putting up plays for the site. By the way, Nova's no longer ranked, so that's not a system play. There is one play that I have my eyes on that I really want to go after, and that is fading a team after they just beat the number 3 team in the nation. I want to grab Michigan State. Thoughts, real quick?
I have to take. We can look at that after the show.
All right, fine.
Yep. But we'll get into some hockey, where we have the Ottawa Senators and the New York Rangers. Rangers minus 135 favorites, total 6.5 in this game. This is the only game I've made a move on so far. Let's get into it. Let me switch it from football to NHL for the line history here. If it'll click sometime today. This site can be annoying sometimes. Ending. Can it please just click? It's not doing it, so this is being annoying. But we have the Rangers minus 135, total 6.5 in this game. I guess I'm not getting the line history. Cool. This site sucks, but that's beyond the point. Taking a look at the cash flow here, 47% of the tickets, 48% of the cash is on the Rangers, and 83% of the tickets are on the under in this game here. And when I did a free pick video for this game last night, and I got in at minus 135 with the Rangers. My numbers have this game at Rangers minus 170-ish. It is going to be Forsberg. I had this game capped for Korpisalo, but it's going to be Forsberg, which he's been worse. So I actually kind of like that a little bit better for my Rangers money line, it being Korpisalo over that. So I think that just makes it a little bit more value. When you look at this Rangers team, though, they're an absolute wagon right now. And I hate to say it because I can't stand this Rangers team, but they're looking like the best team in hockey right now. And at minus 135 here, I'll take a shot here with with arguably the best team in hockey right now.
I'm in the same boat. I mentioned it last night on the poker stream that I was going to be giving out the Rangers on the puck line on Ballin' Out. Plus 180. Or it was last night. It's probably like 175, maybe 170 now. I like the Rangers tonight. I think that they're obviously, you look at how well they've been playing this year, 18-4-1, 10-2-1 on the road. It sucks, but the Rangers are probably the best team in hockey right now. Not probably. They are the best team in hockey right now, and I don't really think there's an argument against it. Because the only team that's anywhere close to them, and they're actually 2 teams are tied with them, is Vegas and Boston. But Vegas and Boston both have Vegas has 5 overtime losses. Boston has 3 overtime losses. New York has 1 overtime loss. So I'm going with the Rangers. I feel like if I had to redo the power rankings, they're the number 1 team in the league.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a shot, Nick?
No. Yep. Let's see. I am on Sharks money line. I think there's value on the Sharks. I don't think there's enough to bet them, though. Personally. It's just me, yeah. Under in this game, under 4.5 plus 350. Fair. George Mason is an underdog, 15 points, but they are 7-1.
Yeah, they're against Tennessee, who is one of the better teams. I know they're 4-3. Look at who Tennessee has lost to, though, Nick. Purdue, Kansas, and UNC. Top 10, top 10, top 10. That's come on. And look who George Mason has played so far this year. I mean, they beat probably the best team in the nation, East Carolina, but they have a loss to Charlotte. They haven't played anybody. Markel, look at their schedule and what team is anywhere close to Tennessee. Monmouth, Austin, PA, Cornell, Charlotte, South Dakota State, East Carolina, NJIT, and Toledo. That's why they're a big dog. Now, can they cover it? They could. I have a feeling that Tennessee blows them out. What do we have Tennessee at? Tennessee, we have this at 16.5. So, or 16.05, my bad. So we would be leaning towards Tennessee in this one. So, see that might make sense. I ain't playing that game. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Let's go on to the next game, Nick.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out why this site's not working for my line history. I'm going to have to go on BetStamp now and do it that way. But we have the LA Kings minus 210 favorites, total of 6.5 in this game. Let's get up. We're going to look at the Pinnacle line moves here. All right. This line opened up at minus 198 for the Kings. It's now up to minus 218. This line opened up at a 6.5 at even money. It's now up to a 6.5 at plus 103. So it's been a slight move towards the under and a move towards the Kings in this game. Taking a look at the cash flow, we have very limited tickets, but 90% of the tickets, 55% of the cash on the Kings money line, 75% of the tickets are on the puck line. I mean, I kind of agree with it. I mean, it'd be Kings or nothing for me. I think this price is about right, though. My projections have the Kings at around minus 225, 230 favorites. So I see why this line is the way it is. This Kings team is, I think we can make the argument of the best team in hockey as well.
No, not quite. Not quite.
I think we can make that argument though. I mean, this is a team that you don't want to play them at home. Like you don't want to play against them at home because this team hasn't lost a road game this year. There are only things that you can knock them for is they struggled on the at home to start the year. Other than that, they've played like the best team in hockey, and it's because their goaltending has stepped up. They have depth down the middle, and this is just a tough team to play against. It's Kings or nothing for me. I think this price is correct though, to a point where I probably won't play this game. So I mean, it would 100% be. I can only look LA in this spot. Whether or not I bet LA would be another story because you'd probably have to just play the puck line at plus 110. And Columbus has been playing a little bit better as of late. So I mean, it's a difficult game here. It would be Kings or nothing. I just don't think that I'm just not going to lay this number.
Kings puck line. There's another one I gave out during balling out yesterday. And just want to keep backing the Kings on the road. And the thing is, I've been backing them on the road for the past, 4, 5, 6 games, something like that. So if I lose one, I lose one. And I'm getting plus money for their puck line, which in that 9-0 stretch, 7-2 on the puck line. So I'll take it. This is a Kings team that just keeps on winning on the road. So yep. I'm going to keep backing them on the road. Kings puck line is what, plus 110, plus 115 area. That's what I was able to get 115 last night when I did balling out. So Kings puck line, I'm going to keep riding with them. Kings on the road yeah, they are 100%.
I think the Kings are for sure the best team in the Western Conference right now.
I would still have Vegas over them.
I wouldn't,
and I would still have Vancouver over them.
I wouldn't. I believe they've beaten both of them.
That's fine. I still would have those two teams over them.
Yeah, they beat Vegas once, a 4-1, and they lost in a shootout against them the other game. They haven't played Vancouver yet.
Okay. I just still think Vancouver's been a good team this year. So
yeah. Now we have the New York Islanders. They're minus 265 favorites at home here. total of 6 in this spot. I think this is the biggest favorites I've seen the Islanders all season long. Understandably so, because they're playing the Sharks.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at the line history in this spot here, with the Islanders opening up as minus 269, and on Bet Online, or not Bet Online, on Pinnacle, is this really up to a 311? It is, yeah, it has skyrocketed the last half an hour. Because at 10:27 it was a minus 275, and now it's up to a minus 311. So the Islanders just continuing to climb. And we're starting to see some 6.5. We have some 6s across the board. There's been some 5.5, 5.5s out there a little bit with this game, and I could see the 5.5. But here's the thing with the Islanders is they've been playing more over hockey this year than we've usually seen them. And maybe if you're looking to back the Islanders, just a team total over, because this team is, get this, Tim, the Islanders have gone over in 3 games in a row, 4 of their last 5, and 7 of their last 9 have gone over the total. This is an over hockey team, and it is an over hockey team. Why? Because this is how many goals they've scored in these 9 games. 4, 5, 4. They got shut out against Philly. 5-3, 5-3-3. The Islanders are scoring goals. I didn't think I'd be saying that at all this year. So if you're looking to back the Islanders, definitely do not lay this big price with them. This is a game where you would just take the team total over 3.5 at minus 130. It's only 10 cents more expensive than the puck line. And you're seeing an Islanders team that has been putting up goals. I do not trust them on the puck line because I believe, and let me make sure this is, I want to make sure this is true before I go ahead and say this. But I believe that the New York Islanders are the only team without an empty net goal this year.
That sounds about right.
Let me see. I want to see. It's not going to show me. No, I don't see it. All right. I believe they are. I have to take a look, but I believe they're the only team in the NHL without an empty net goal this year. But I would lean over. I'm going to wait for a 5.5 in this game.
I'm not going to touch this one. The Sharks finally got a win on the road. December 1st against the New Jersey Devils. It was their first road win of the year, and they're now 11-1 on the road. I don't trust them. Maybe you can grab a plus 1.5 with the Sharks, and try to keep this one close. Maybe. I know this Nick Colley doesn't. Maybe a draw.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know. The Sharks have just been looking like they've been playing better hockey as of late. As crazy as that sounds, they've won 3 out of their last 5 games, and then last game they went to Rangers and they lost 6-5. So they're putting up goals. I would look towards the Sharks plus 1.5, just because I don't trust them to win on the road. But I don't know if there's really much value in that.
I don't think so either. I mean, there's probably value fading minus 311.
There's always value fading minus 311.
I would look more towards the over in this game, though. By the way, a little update here, Tim. I told you earlier that he returned to practice. He's expected to return on Tuesday against the Red Wings. Tage Thompson will be back tonight.
Huh. I'll be right back. Go ahead, Nick. Continue.
Yeah. So that's yeah. I would lean over in this game. I want a 5.5. I do. But I definitely lean over in this game. I want to see, do they have a 5.5 available? 2 bets. I highly doubt it. No, they don't. That's annoying. I want the 5.5. The Islanders have been a really good over team this year. And I mean, you can make an argument for playing the 6 because I have this game projected for 6.31 goals. But yeah, back to the chat here. They could cover. Yep. Oh yeah, we see that. No way Islanders minus 290. That's crazy. I mean, people have kind of forgotten that the Islanders are not a bad hockey team. They are above a point per game, and they have won 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 5-1-1 in their last 7 games. So there's a team that's been winning hockey games. So biting on the Sharks. Good luck. What's up, fellas? I knew you were going to put that on. He's back. Yeah. Profited big last night on NFL and NBA props. Made $1,500 off of $10. Hell yeah. Also, Blackhawks money line. Hi, Tam. Hi, Nick. Merry Christmas. What's good, Brad? I could see this game going over 6. Absolutely. And I might move on that. I'm staring down, hoping for a 5.5. So, but we'll move on here. The Buffalo Sabres are taking on the Detroit Red Wings in this game. Total 6.5. Red Wings minus 130 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history in this spot here. Let me get up this game. Where cool. There we go. Line opened up at a minus 129. Nope, that was this morning. It didn't open up at a minus 129. It opened up at minus 112 for the Red Wings. It's up to a 128. So it was actually a decent line movement towards the Red Wings. Line opened up at a 6.5 minus 118. It's a 6.5 at minus 121. So a move towards the over here as well. Let's take a look at the cash flow in this game. We have 78% of the tickets and 90% of the cash is on the Red Wings. The line has moved towards the Red Wings. 41% of the tickets and 64% of cash is on the over. The line has moved in that direction as well. At the 6.5 number, it's a slight lean towards the under in this game for me. And my numbers have this game at a pick. I think this game should be even money on both sides. Seeing the Sabres with +1 at +110 is a lean towards the Sabres as a home dog in this game. I might get involved with them here. There's a couple spots I might get involved with. I'm still trying to figure it out. The Buffalo Sabres, I think, have some appeal. And now I know people might use the argument of fading when the star player returns. The Sabres look lost without Tage Thompson. Like, this team looked like a completely different team without him. So actually, I think I'm more interested in backing the Sabres now with Thompson back than I would be. Oh, let's fade the star. No, this may be the boost that this team needs. Also, I forgot. I need to adjust one thing because it is that this may keep me off the Sabres actually, because it is not going to be Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. It's going to be Eric Comrie. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is. I saw reports that he is sick at the moment. So it looks like Devin Levi is going to be recalled from Rochester.
Let him start today.
I doubt it. But with that being said, I'm going to be looking at. I have to put in. Where is my numbers for? Where's the goalie numbers? Where's Money Puck? There it is. Okay. I have to put in for Eric Comrie's numbers, which I think may not lead me onto a side, but it may lead me onto a total in this game. I think this game is going to go over. Yeah. I'm not gonna play the Sabres in this game, but I will play the over in this spot, over 6.5 for me. With Eric Comrie in it. That's something that's a little bit more appealing than the side in this one. So I'm going to play the over 6.5 here with the Sabres and the Red Wings.
I bet the Sabres for every day, so I'm not really going to go off of that. I'm excited Tage Thompson's back. Maybe a team total over for the Sabres. Maybe go with Tage Thompson point or something like that, or goal or something like that. First game back. I'm not touching a total. I want to get confirmation of goalie first in order to do that. I will be on Buffalo today. That's not really a question. I'm on them every day. But hey, Tage Thompson back, so our cup run's back on. Let's do this. I was expecting Tage Thompson to be out until January, to be honest. The way that they were making it sound, it made it sound like he wasn't even coming back anytime soon. But hey, we'll take it. Let's do this. Sabres are starting a win streak today. Let's do this.
Sure there. Back to the chat.
Yeah. Where did you leave off?
I left off that one.
Hey guys. Hi Dad. How you doing?
Hello.
So you have NFL Texans won on set. No, I did not. I had the Broncos. Sabres or nothing. Ride or die. Let's go Buffalo. Let's do this. I'm tailing the Sabres for once, and then F them wings. Yeah, F them wings. Yes, let's do it. Under 6.5. Ministries. Okay. Over, I could see. That's fair. Let's head to Chicago.
Yeah, we are. We have the Blackhawks and the Predators here. The Predators minus 185 favorites with a total of 6.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history in this spot here. I love how all my apps or all my sites are like not working today. It's just the greatest because I'm trying to punch in NBA numbers and one of the sites I use is just not loading, which is just so much fun.
Yeah, sounds like
it. Yeah. But let's get into this game here. Line opened up at a 171. It's up to a 187. So it's a move towards these Nashville Predators. And the line opened up at a 6.5 at minus 103. It's now a 6.5 at plus 105. So it's a move towards the under here as well as a move towards the Preds. Let's take a look at the cash flow in this game here, where we have 82% of the tickets are on Nashville. That makes sense there. 73% of tickets, 97% of the cash is on the over, and the line has moved towards the under in this game. Let's take a look at my projection for this one here with Saros and Soderblom. I have this game projected for 6.89 goals, so I lean towards the over in this spot. And I have the Blackhawks should be around plus 140 in this game. So I do see value here with the home dog in this one, plus 155. It's a lean at the moment. Whether or not I want to get involved with that's a different story. I think actually the better play in this game, and I think I'm going to move on this, is the Chicago Blackhawks team total. I have them projected for 3.17 goals, and I can get them over 2.5 goals at minus 130. I'm going to move on that here in this spot. Chicago team total over 2.5 at minus 130. I'm not going to ask them to win the game. I'm just going to ask them to score some goals for me, and that is it. So I'm going to look at Chicago putting up goals today. Team total over 2.5 here for the Hawks for me.
I took the under. I took the under in this game. I feel like you're going to see a little bit more of a defensive style hockey game from this Nashville Predators team. Because prior to the Ranger game and Minnesota game, they've gone under in 3 out of their last 5. This has been a more of a defensive style Nashville team. And then Chicago is very hit or miss, but they've scored 1 goal in each of their last 3 games. So they seem to be struggling offensively, and that's something I want to go and fade. So with me, I jumped on the under in this game. I think this one's going to be a 2-1, 3-1 type of game. Maybe I lean towards Chicago at plus money at home, but this Nashville team is playing really good as of late. Minus the Ranger and Minnesota game, they've won 7 out of 9 games. So this is a Nashville team that's playing well, but I kind of would lean towards the home dog, but I'm going to be on the under.
Fair enough. Well, as long as Chicago scores 3, that's fine.
Let's go Blackhawks. There you go. Who's playing for the NBA? You got the Knicks and the Bucks, and then the Suns and the Lakers. Predators suck. They've been playing well as of late. My bad, I'm late. The Blackhawks don't. Fire Juan. Yeah, Fire Juan. He's late. Bruins smash. The
Wow.
Bruins don't play today.
That is a unique comment though by Nasty Ned. I've never seen him say that before.
Yeah, but they don't even play today.
Does it matter?
Wait, what about the Celtics smash last night? No, they lost that by double digits. Anyways, Nick, I keep going.
Yeah, Colorado Avalanche minus 310 favorites in the 315 favorites in this game, total 6.5 in this spot. Let's get into the line history in this one here between Colorado and Anaheim. Let's get it up here. Or this line opened up at minus 313 for the Avalanche. It did get up to a minus 324 at one point. It's back down to a 312. So really no line movement here on the side. Line opened up at a 6.5 at minus 109. It's up to a 6.5 at minus 113. So a small move towards the over here in the spot. 92% of the tickets are on said over as well. 97% of the tickets, 91% of the cash is on the Avs puck line in this game. These two teams did just play. And the Avalanche lost in overtime to this Ducks team. I do not promote playing this type of number. I see value on the Ducks. Do I want to bet the Ducks though? Not particularly. Especially after seeing the Ducks win in a shootout last time. So you know that, and Colorado is coming in off of a loss again. I believe it was a 4-1 loss against the Kings in their last game as well. I don't want to bet against the Avalanche in this spot, but I don't want. But there's no value to bet on the Avalanche in this spot. I have this game projected for around 6 goals, so it would be a lean towards the under here in this game for me if I had to bet anything. And I think this is just a game that I'm just priced out of, that I just have really no interest in. So it's a pass for me.
Yeah, I didn't touch this one either. Sometimes there's just no use in going after games like this. This one's a wide spread. Yeah, this one's a complete stay away from me.
Fair.
Nothing really need to go into crazy detail with. I will be on the next on the last 2 games though. Oop, I clicked off the chat. Where is it? There we go. Tim earned a thumbs down. Aw, thank you. Hit or miss. That's a polite way of putting it. Yeah. Tim, did you win your poker tournament last night? No, I did not. It was getting late. I was up since 1 a.m. the day before. I ended up going all in with a king 10 offsuit for whatever reason, and I lost to an ace queen. I ended up making $30 off of the tournament, so whatever. Did you put up your Christmas tree? Yeah. Yep. Can I ask a question? No, Lenny, you may not. No, absolutely not. We'll talk about these 2 teams next, Nick.
Yeah, and we mentioned earlier with goalie issues with the Sabres. There's goalie issues with the Flames here as well. As we have the Minnesota Wild and the Calgary Flames. Minnesota minus 115 favorites, total of 6 in this spot here. And let's get into it here. The line history in this game. We had, I believe the opening line here was minus 106 for the Wild. It's up to a minus 110. And I think some of that line movement, obviously it's only 4 cents, is because Markstrom is out. This line opened up at a 6. It's up to a 6.5 at plus money now. So it's moved towards the over, and it's moved towards the Flames. Or no, Wild. 57% of the tickets, 53% of the tickets, 57% of the cash is on the Flames. The line's moved towards the Wild. 67% of the tickets and 70% of the cash is on the over in this game. And I'm projecting this game to be Vladar in net for the Flames. And when you look at this game here, I'm interested in Minnesota, especially with Vladar in net. And when you look at what the Flames have done as of late, I mean that they're winning expected goal battles are less than one expected goal, other than one of their last 10. And the other ones, they're just losing those. They're a team I think is overachieving right now. And this is a Minnesota team that something's clicked since firing Evason. They've won 3 in a row now. They beat St. Louis, they beat Nashville, they beat Chicago. Granted, not the greatest strength of competition. And I think the Flames are right around that range of those teams they've beaten there with St. Louis and Nashville. I think the Flames are right around that type of level of a team. Now, obviously, Chicago is way lower than all of them. But with that being said, I'm very interested in the Wild in this game. And I would like to invest in the Wild tonight. And I'm going to on 2 different ways. Now, this totals a 6 still. And it's juiced. I need to figure out how I'm going to approach this game. I think I'm just going to stick with this because the Wild defensively have been better as of late as well with their new head coach. They've given up 1 goal per game the last 3 games. So defensively, this team is starting to turn it around too. Maybe this is the part of the season where the Wild become more of that under team that they were last year. So I'm kind of worried about this full game going over, to be completely honest, because I don't think the Flames contribute. Gustafsson has improved as of late. It's going to be Gussie. His numbers are still not good this year. But with that being said, I'm going to move on the Minnesota Wild. I'm going to move on them minus 115 money line. I'm going to move on them team total over 3.5 at plus 130. Those are the 2 ways I'm going to bet the Wild today. I'm going to grab the Wild that way. So Wild money line, Wild team total over. It's the first time in forever I'm betting this freaking Minnesota team, but things have turned around for this team, and I think now is a decent time to start backing them. So I'm on Minnesota here in this spot.
I am too. I'm on the Wild. 3-0 since firing their head coach. Since firing Creed from the office, they've been really good. And I'm just gonna keep on backing them. I feel no reason to not to. What was I on them any of the games? I was against them in this. No, I was on them in that St. Louis game. I didn't touch the Nashville game. Didn't touch the Chicago game. But I'm gonna back them again today. I grabbed the Wild. I was able to get a minus 110 today against the Flames, fading everything. Just kind of they keep on winning since firing the coach. So I'm just gonna keep backing it. So Wild money line. Let's keep rolling.
I like it. Back to the chat.
Can you Craig, text me real quick?
Yep. Let's see. Where'd you leave off? I asked a question. Markel finding it funny. Damn, Tim, you are lucky. You have beautiful hair.
Thank you.
I'm going Idaho for Christmas. It's called. It's caught up there.
Cool up there.
Brad. What's good, Nathan? Marco's coming in. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button. People, show some appreciation. Subscribe and share. Timmy. No NBA, so I'm just dropping by to say hello and hit the like.
There's 2 NBA games today.
Not betting today, so I'll be back tomorrow. Fair. Where the Wild things are, yeah. Wild fired their coach, and it lit fire. It did. Wild minus 115. I could see that. Tam, I had to hit the share button. There you go. FAU minus 2.5.
I was kind of looking Illinois. I don't know if there's any value in that game, but I was kind of looking Illinois. Let's see. It's actually a 2.3 towards Illinois. Oh, well, I missed that one. I missed the Army game. Where we have value on Army. Let me go put that up real quick. But no, I kind of lean the opposite way.
Yeah. Lean FAU Owls on a neutral floor. Woo! Little owl emoji there. Yeah. Fire, what's good? discussing the team that shall not be named. Yep. Tim, 2 NBA games is no NBA for me, brother.
Sorry, that's fair. My bad. There's a big slate tomorrow.
Yeah. I have an uncomfortable amount of college basketball today. I will be betting 2 games.
Michigan State, please. Michigan State. I want to bet Michigan State, Nick.
Those are not. That's not one of the 2 games I was looking at. Those are the 2 games with the most value on the sheet. So, see y'all tomorrow. See you, Marcos. We'll move on to the last hockey game of the day, where we have the New Jersey Devils and the Vancouver Canucks. Canucks minus 115 favorites in this game. Total 6.5 in the spot. Let's get into the line history in this spot here. And let's go where we have Vancouver. They opened up at minus 119. They're down to a minus 109. So there's been a movement towards the Devils in this game. Line opened up at a 6.5 at minus 132. It's bounced between 6.5 juiced and 7s for the total. Take a look at the cash flow in this game. 68% of the tickets, 72% of the cash is on the Devils. Or on the over, my bad. 74% of the tickets and 67% of the cash is on the Devils. The line has moved towards them there. So not much love coming in on the Canucks here in this spot here, which kind of surprised me because I actually kind of like the Canucks in this game. A little bit. We have the goalie advantage with the Canucks. They're at home. The Devils just traveled from New Jersey to Vancouver, which is one of the longest ways you can travel in the NHL. I was shown one stat yesterday that does put me a little concerned. Between these 2 teams, the Devils have won 14 in the last 15 matchups.
Also, the Canucks have been awful.
The Canucks have been awful. This is the best Canucks team we've seen in years. So I think you can throw those stats out the window right now. And I'm interested in Vancouver in this spot. Let me see what it is on Bet Online as well. I want to see what type of number we get on here. But I am interested in the Canucks here in this spot. I think that they should be bigger favorites in this game. I don't understand the line movement towards the Devils. It's I think a bad travel spot for them. So I'm gonna look at the Canucks here at minus 115 range.
All right, I'm already on the Canucks. I'm not still not super high on the Devils. They still haven't proved to me that they are a legit team. They're 11-10-1, and they although now looking at it, I feel like I'm an idiot. What was their last game, Nick?
They lost to the Sharks, but I do not care. They traveled across.
I wish I saw that. I didn't even. I totally skipped over that. If I knew that, I probably would have not bet the Canucks. But I'm already on the Canucks tonight. That's where I'm rolling.
I got Canucks minus 115. Yep, I'm on them as well.
By the way, Nick, I've been looking through the college basketball slate. I think I have one more. I have 2 plays that are thoughts that I want to bring up and see if you're interested. Obviously, one of them is Michigan State, and the other one would be our first total of the year.
Oh, good God.
Because it's our favorite ASUN team playing, and they're 6-0 to the over.
Yeah.
So I want to go and back Kennesaw State over. But those are 2 plays I have.
I'm not looking at totals. So
those are 2 plays I have in capper panel, ready to go. All I have to do is press create. So, did you go through chat? Sorry,
I have not. No.
Where did you leave off?
Yeah.
Nick, did you put your trip?
What?
Exactly. Canucks, yes. I do like the Orange Men tonight by Sweater. Orange Men. I want to see if I can figure this one. Oh, Syracuse. I like the Orange tonight in college basketball. All right, they're playing tonight?
Yeah.
The Qs are going up against Cornell. There you go. See, I knew I could figure it out. What's your best college basketball today, Lenny? Lenny, what is it? I love Kennesaw State. Hey, it's my favorite ASUN team, Kennesaw State. Shout out to Banana Man.
Shout out to Banana Man.
Been money at home. They have been. Although they're undefeated at home. So there you go. Go Kennesaw. How about let's head over to the hardwood, Nick?
Yeah. And I'll be straight up. I haven't looked at NBA yet. I started putting my numbers in, but one of the sites I use are not working right now. So I'm going to let you take over for this one here. We have the New York Knicks at the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks minus 4.5-point favorites, total 228.5 in this game.
Yeah, I'm on the Knicks. I took them plus 4.5. It is up to a 5 in some books. That's fine. I like this Knicks. I think I like them today. Because you look at Milwaukee, they're good. 14-6. They've been a really good team this year. 9-1 at home. Great. 3-6 against the spread. So they have not really been that great of a spread team in general at all this year. And it's crazy to say, I think at the end of the day, Orlando's going to be number 2 by themselves in the Eastern Conference. So that's interesting. But this is a Knicks team I'm gonna back here. I grabbed them plus 4.5. I think it's a 1-possession game. If anything, I think the Knicks have a chance to win this game outright today. So I did take the New York Knicks plus 4 and a hook versus the Bucks.
Yeah, I think I was slowly leaning towards the Knicks here in that spot, but I don't think I'm betting it.
No, Brandon, I'm not. Nick, did you put up your tree?
No.
Final game of the day, Nick.
Yeah, the LA Lakers minus 1.5 against the Phoenix Suns here. The Lakers total 228 in this game. Your thoughts on this one?
I'm getting plus money to fade the Lakers, so I signed myself up for that. I'm on the Suns. I'm not a believer in this Lakers team. Although they've been playing okay as of late, they're losing to the teams that they should, and they're beating the teams that they should. I feel like Phoenix is the better team. Obviously, if this is on a neutral site, Phoenix is a slight favorite. If it's in Phoenix, they're like a 4.5, 5-point favorite. So the fact that the Lakers are favored is just because they're at home. I grabbed a little bit of plus money with the Suns. Also, you look at the Suns lately. They've been playing some good basketball. They've won 8 out of their last 10 games. So they've gone and they've kind of flipped the script because they started off kind of rough this year. And they've kind of turned it around. So you look at them. I like this Suns team today. Also 7-3 on the road. Lakers 8-2 at home. But I do like the Suns. I got their money line at plus 110 in this one today.
There you go. Just NHL and college basketball for me.
Knicks outright, yes. You already know what I'm on. You're on the Lakers. I know you're on the Lakers. That's fine. That is all of the plays for today. All the games for today in general. I'll play it. Hold on.
Housekeeping.
Check out the links in the description below. They're above Nick's head. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I'm going to upload the stuff to Instagram or the stuff to TikTok after this. So make sure you guys check that out. If you guys are interested in becoming a member of the channel, $5.99 a month, 16 cents a day. I'm going to be putting up the college basketball plays on there, along with whatever else is on the site. You'll get a screenshot of that on the member only part of the community tab. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys can sign up for that. How about a little bit of recaps? I'm going to be on the Rangers puck line. I'm going to be on the Kings puck line. I'm going to be on the Sabres. I'm going to be on the under in the Preds game. I'm going to be on the Wild and the Canucks, and then the Knicks and the Suns in the NBA. Nick?
Yeah, I'm on the Rangers. Wings, Sabres over 6.5. Blackhawks team total over 2.5. Wild minus 115. Wild team total over 3.5. Canucks minus 115.
There you go. Northern Illinois for Mr. Detroit Lenny. Let's see what NIU the Huskies have in store for us today out of the MAC. Gotta find them right here against Indiana State. We have slight value on Indiana State, but good luck, Lenny. I hope you win. Dear Tim, hold on. I know what he's about to. I know what Lenny's about to say. He's gonna say, "Dear Tim, let's go Buffalo." Anyways, that's gonna do it. Before I get,
I didn't think that's what he was gonna say. I thought he was gonna say,
Go, Pat, go.
I'm not talking to you, Lenny, today. You do your own free pick videos. And the over. Okay, that's fair. I'll see you guys later.